Initiating startup sequence.
Files accessed. Transfer of data is complete.
Attention, attention, attention. Good evening, my fellow citizens.
It's time for Twitter Tuesday Live.
Hey everybody, welcome to Twitter Tuesday Live. How's everybody doing tonight? It is 8 o'clock p.m. here on the East Coast of the United States. It is Tuesday, April 22nd, 2014. You are tuned into the award-winning show, Twitter Tuesday Live. You got it exclusively here at Worldwide Indie Radio. My name is Mark. I am co-owner of Worldwide Indie Radio, aka WWIR. Your host tonight and every Tuesday night right here at WWIRradio.com. We are pleased to have you with us tonight. We have a great show lined up. Finally joining us after being a long time on our rotation, and I am huge fans of these guys. J-Punch and Dave Moonshine will be joining us very shortly. We are really looking forward to it. Now, for those of you tuning in for the first time tonight, we are an interactive show. What that means is pretty simple. We'd like to interact with you, the audience. The way to do so is get onto Twitter. Give us a mention at AllIndie, ALLINDIE. If you give us a mention on Twitter, we will give you a shout-out on the air for all the world to hear. And then, about an hour after the show is over tonight, the podcast will be available for download, and you'll be able to hear all of us here say your name, and you can just, repeat it over and over again. Let's take Kiva, for example. Kiva, Kiva, Kiva. She could just keep replaying that over and over again. I know. Isn't that awesome? So let me give some quick shout-outs to those of you who I know are tuned in right now. Of course, there is Rich Wildman from Music Scene Investigation. What's going on, Rich? We are so sorry that we missed you last week. I don't know what happened. I was so concerned. But I know you're cool. You're here. There is Kiva from... Well, speak of the devil. Hey, Kiva. How are you tonight? Janae Giddens is also tuned in, the host of New Music Monday, our new monthly show. How are you, Janae? Darlene, lonely in Canada, my favorite Winnipegian, if that's a word. I've just made it up if it isn't. We have Diana from Suede Management. What's going on, Diana? How are you tonight? Walt Hargrave from Indie Music Bus. Walt, my friend, it's always a pleasure to see you. Hopefully we'll be able to get together sometime soon. I know you were sick lately, so I do hope that you are feeling better tonight. And who else? There is DJ Mikey J. What's going on, DJ Mikey J? Hope you're all right, Mikey. I know you're probably working hard getting ready for the 2015 Artists in Music Awards, and why not? There is Billy K. What's up, Billy? Over there in Tennessee, he is on the top... he is, number one out of, 2 people in his town on the Reverb Nation charts? Sorry, I like rubbing it in over there in Smallville. All right, I know you're all anxiously waiting, my partner, and she is dying to come on here and start eating up those megabytes. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you my partner in crime, Carol. What's going on, Carol?
Good day, Mark. What on earth is in your water this morning?
I don't know. I'm liking it, though. Wait, let me smell it.
Oh
Ooh,
God.
Yeah, I like it.
I seriously thought it was going to be me today that was going to be talking a lot because I'm so nervous today. Today I start my new job and I just got butterflies in my stomach. I'm literally ready to walk out the door to go. As soon as the show finishes,
All right.
I'm gone.
Yeah, let me point out the irony to our audience. Carol, who is on the radio every week here on Twitter Tuesday Live, out to thousands of people who listen to the show. Every week, a new guest that she meets and talks with on the radio. Carol, is nervous about meeting new people at her new job today.
I know, right? It's crazy.
What in the world, Carol?
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I'm literally shaking with the thought of, walking into this new place today, and I'm like, oh God. But I'm literally ready. I'm ready to just go out the door, and it's ironic, really, because 5 minutes before the show finishes, Nicola's plane's going to be landing. So I'm literally going to say, hi, Nick, bye, Nick. I really want to hear all our stories from Italy.
So you're all dressed and ready to go for work? You have your
I am, yes.
You've got your G-string bikini on and ready to go?
Oh yeah, that will look
Have
really
you
good.
have you been no I want to know, have you been practicing on the pole? Are you good at your pole dancing now?
Oh, I told you that was in secret.
Oh damn.
Let everybody know. Oh my God. Everybody thinks I work at a supermarket. Now you've just
I
told
know.
everybody.
I gave it away. I know.
You're so not funny. Seriously, I'm mad at you now.
Yeah.
That's
well.
just, well, what else can I say? Anyway.
Why should this Tuesday be different than any other Tuesday?
True.
God. Let me give a quick shout out to Lydia the Pixie, who is, of course, tuned in tonight from London, England. Hey, Lydia. I believe Lydia missed us last week, too.
She did, yes. She
Oh.
fell asleep. Bless her.
Yeah. Hey, Kiva says, I like this. She says, I heard something the other day and thought of you, Mark. Chapless asses? Okay.
We're not
What?
going to bring that back up again.
All right. All right. Hey, there's Chuck from Spaceship Days. Hey, Chuck. Oh man, Chuck and the guys got some new tunes coming out. I'm not gonna. All I can say is I heard a sneak preview of them and love it. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Can't wait to have you back on the show. All right. All right, Carol, anything real quickly, anything new that we can talk about before we bring in...
Well, I want to say, first of all, congratulations to Walter from Indie Music Bus. He has just reached 25,000 Twitter followers. Congratulations.
Right,
Walter.
nice.
That's awesome
It only
news.
took 15 years. All right. No.
And quickly, quickly, Darlene just said, Carol, your granddaughter is famous, a great icebreaker. A breaker at a new job. That's a good one. And
that
if
is
you
true.
didn't know, those who are listening, my son met with Prince William last week, and all because he mentioned my daughter Cora's hair, it hit the British press and all the press around Australia. I'm like, okay, this is awesome.
Your granddaughter's a celebrity. Now you're going to have to walk in. You realize, of course, everybody's going to have to bow to you, kiss your ring finger, and all that, whatever, you know.
I know.
Your Majesty.
Right. And also quickly, Kiva said I can also mention that I'm a host of an award-winning show, which is very true. And quickly, I would like to say that my award is on its way to me. Woohoo! Go me. Thank you, Mikey.
Yes. How much did you bribe Mikey for it?
Oh, he just loves me so much. He sent it to me.
Yes, Mikey's a good guy. All right. Anything else? We are like ticking away here. So let's go ahead and bring in our guests now, guys, ladies and gentlemen. I've known of these guys. Of course, this is the first time I've actually spoken with them, but I've known of them quite a while. Their last album, Stick Figure Guy, was one of my favorite chill out albums. I used to just lay down in bed and blast it and love it to death. You guys are going to really get a kick out of this music tonight. It's different than any other show that we've ever had. It's kind of, they like to call it alt-tempo. It's kind of like down-tempo EDM. You know, you're going to love it. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you J-Punch and Dave Moonshine. Hey, guys.
Hey, Mark.
Hi, everybody.
Hell. Wait, now, of course, the depressed one, that was Dave, right? You sound depressed.
Yeah. No, Justin sounds depressed right now.
Justin's the depressed one? Oh, come on now.
Yeah, we switched it up on you.
You did. Now, of course, Mikey's in the audience, and he, of course, is bragging that he interviewed you, Justin, in 2010. So, you guys don't do a whole lot of interviews, do you?
No, very few.
Well,
very few at all. Well,
we are very honored then to have you on the show.
Honored to be here.
Oh cool. Very. Then we're mutually, whatever, honored. Carol, help me out here. I'm stumbling over my words.
I have no idea. I don't know where you were going with that, Mark. I really don't.
Yeah, I lost track. Anyway, this is what happens here on Twitter Tuesday Live, ladies and gentlemen. We like to make fools of ourselves. So, Dave, you...
What do you mean we? Excuse me. Let's clarify this.
Okay,
you,
fine.
Not me.
I like to make a fool of myself, and then I also like to make a fool of you, too.
You just carry me along with you. Don't involve me in this.
Sorry.
Carry on.
Dave, you are in Los Angeles. Oh, no, Hollywood. Los Angeles.
Both.
Wow.
I'm in both places at once.
You're straddling the city lines.
I am. I'm actually in North Hollywood, but that distinction is of no value. It's all Hollywood to me.
Yeah, well, we've been there, and Hollywood is, of course, a great town, and if you are a big fan of traffic, that's the place to go.
Honestly, just getting home in time for this interview was like, it wasn't fun. This is the worst traffic I've ever been in my life. I've been here for 7 years. I probably should be used to it.
Oh, well, thank you for rushing home just for this.
I did.
And Justin, you are here on the East Coast. I'm sorry. Where did you say you were again?
I'm in Washington, D.C.
Oh, yeah, D.C. Yeah, I knew that. I don't know why. I just had a brain fart. What can I tell you? So do you actually live in the district?
Just outside of it, actually.
In like
Maryland suburb.
Wait, could it be Bethesda?
Pretty close to that, actually. They call it North Bethesda.
Now, I love Bethesda. I have family there. I've been there, and it's a really nice area. And I think it's so cool that you can just pretty much drive like half a mile, and all of a sudden you're in D.C.
I like Bethesda a lot, except that there's a lot of if you go into downtown Bethesda, it's like a lot of babies in their baby carriages getting strolled around.
Let's not badmouth babies right now, because Carol's granddaughter is a celebrity, and she's only
Absolutely.
A few weeks old.
She's 2 weeks old.
Yeah, so.
I don't have anything
Justin.
against babies per se. It's just when there's thousands and thousands of them, and when you're trying to drive down the roadway, it's very difficult.
Yeah.
We
Dave,
usually like to clear our public image with one another. I was not aware of our anti-baby stance, but I'm not necessarily against it. I just want to put a quick blurb together and maybe like make it official before we start announcing it. I stand with my partner about babies.
Covering his ass. All right.
Love it.
Now, are you guys married? Not to each other.
Not to each other.
No.
I was waiting for that.
Oh, wait a minute. No, really. Are either of you married to another woman or man, for that matter? Hello.
Dave?
Justin, you first.
Wait a minute. Now, was this like a question that I shouldn't have asked?
Well, we like to present the image that we're just DTF all the time, because we don't want to alienate our single lady listeners. So we don't like to tell them whether or not we're married.
Okay, so.
I agree with that. We'll keep the suspense.
Okay, we'll keep it. You can tell us off the air. How's that? We'll know, and they won't. Nah. Wow. So, all right. So tell us now. How long have you guys known each other? First of all,
I think it's coming up on about 20 years.
Oh, really? So then I take it you've known that you met well before Dave. Well, obviously you met well before Dave moved to Los Angeles. So how did you guys meet each other?
Dave, how did we meet each other?
We met through a mutual friend who's actually no longer with us. Big ups to Rob Steinke. Love you, Rob. But we were in high school, and we were both best friends with this dude, and we didn't know each other. So he introduced us, and we shortly thereafter started making music separately. And for a while I was in rock bands, and Justin was doing his thing on his home computer, which at the time was pretty novel. He was actually bouncing everything to tapes, which was amazing at the time. But we got together musically in 2000? I want to say 2000.
Sounds about right.
Okay, and Justin, you are the DJ. Dave, you play percussion?
I'm a rapper.
The rapper. So, okay. The rapper. Yeah, okay. You don't sound like a rapper, but and actually you're singing though. You're not really rapping, right? I mean,
yeah, I'm a lyricist and a songwriter, and I would say a vocalist, not necessarily a singer because I'm not the greatest singer, but I like to make sounds with my face. And Justin puts them in music.
Cool. Well, the audience.
I love that description.
Yeah, I know, right? Makes sounds with his face. In a second, the audience is going to get a chance to get a taste of some of your music. Let me first give a quick shout out to Sean Waterman, who was tuned in. Hey, Sean, good to see you. And we also have a shout out from a Rod Fritz, who is in Australia. Hey, Rod. Nice to see you. Thanks for the shout out. Now, you told me, I think it was Justin that told me off the air that you guys like to classify your music as alt tempo. Hello?
Is that true, Justin?
Was it?
Did you do this to me again?
What'd I miss?
I don't really
No, it was
know.
me. It was actually me.
I don't think we have a classification per se that we go with. Like, we keep changing it every other record.
Didn't
We
you
have
call
a new-
it bone pop or something?
Oh, bone
Bone
pop.
I did.
Bone pop.
Yeah, I called it bone pop like 5 minutes ago.
A new genre, ladies and gentlemen. Bone pop.
I kind of like that. Maybe we should stick with that one.
Well,
Different.
yeah, I mean, you do need something to fit your music into. It is different than most of the stuff you'll hear out there. Why don't we... Darlene says, I'm not as excited now that I know they're married. We didn't say that they were married.
No, we never said.
No,
No, they're not. They're not, darling. Forget it. Forget everything you said.
No,
He said,
yeah. And if they are married,
This is
all
not-
you need to do is send them that photo of your legs selfie from last week. That might change their mind. I think I just embarrassed Darlene on the air. All right, we're going to get started with the first song of the evening from J-Punch and Dave Moonshine. And, of course, when we come back, we're going to talk about your names. How did that come about? But let's first go with Make It Blue. Now, what we normally do is ask for one of you guys to tell us a little bit about the song, how it came to be, what it's about, and your inspiration behind it. So go for it. One of you. Take it.
So this
Justin
song
first.
actually originated bi-coastally, going back and forth. You know, I had some music that I liked, and I sent it to Dave, and he would send me ideas of him singing into his cell phone, and then like basically email them back to me.
Okay.
On his cell phone, I think. I'm not sure how he recorded them. They were pretty bad recordings, but in any event, there was one that stuck, and so basically the next time he was here, which was probably like 3 or 4 months after that, we got him in here and just recorded the vocal, and it was, you know, pretty much a straight shot. I think we finished it in like a day.
The whole
Yeah,
thing?
we have to.
Wow.
Because every time I come there, I'm there to see my family for like 3-4 days, and I sneak in a couple hours to go over to Justin's and record songs while I'm there.
So that's how you get your music recorded, is just on the off chance you're coming out to visit.
Yeah, and
Yeah, pretty much.
the interesting thing about us is that we really probably only do this 3 to 4 days a year. But in those 3 to 4 days, you know, we tend to basically slam out like 5 or 6 songs pretty quickly.
Wow. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and let the audience take a listen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is J-Punch and Dave Moonshine. The name of the song is Make It Blue. We'll be right back.
Make it blue, I don't you
All right, that was J-Punch and Dave Moonshine with Make It Blue. Janae Giddens says, love it. And Rich Wildman says, it's laid back, reminds me of the 80s Sonic Youth tracks. Some good feelings. And then he says, oh no, he's talking to Sean Waterman in his next sentence. Sorry. Sean says, hope all is well to Rich. And then Rich said, it's always going, but where it ends up, I never know. Okay. Darlene says, unique sound, great lyrics, smooth beat, terrific voice, is actually quite an awesome song. Cool. All right, Carol. I know that you're itching to get some of that hard drive time, so...
yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah, Darlene's right with terrific voices, and I think that one is Dave. Yeah, am I right? You sing on most of the tracks, Dave? Yeah.
Yes.
I was saying off the air that it reminds me of Deep Forest and their song "Sweet Lullaby." If anybody knows that song, I'm into them. I've got a lot of Deep Forest, and I find them good chill out music. Anyway, as I was saying before, or Mark was saying before, that your first full-length album was The Stick Figure Guy, and that was I can't speak now. Released in 2012, I do believe, with 13 tracks. I know that because I got it in front of me. I made a note of it, so I like to do that. Anyway, I will tell you that my favorite songs on that album is Hours Late, Shoes, and my favorite, all-time favorite is Almost Over. That is a great song, I reckon, and I love that one. So if anybody wants to check it out, Almost Over. You like that one as well, don't you, Mark? I think that was the first song we ever added to the rotation.
Yeah, all three of those are actually on a rotation. So,
yeah. Oh, yeah, they are. So first of all, before we talk about your new music, where did you come up with the idea of the Stick Figure Guy? It's intrigued me for a long time.
I want to take it.
All right, go ahead.
Because Justin never gets to talk. I'm a third of a second faster than he is on response.
Okay.
And he never gets it out. And I feel bad. I feel like I'm stealing it. Justin, you do it. I'm sorry.
No. You take this one. I'll get the next.
God, they're so much like us, Mark.
I know, right? Yeah.
Wow.
Although with us, it's shut up, Carol. Shut up, Mark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Mark.
Shut up,
Carol. The concept of Stick Figure Guy actually came from one of Justin's dreams, which is why it's really stupid that I'm telling the story. But basically, he had a dream where like he was just getting torn up by wind, and there was like nothing else left of him. And at the time, a lot of the lyrics that I was writing, and that we actually both write lyrics, and a lot of the lyrics that we were writing were, let's say, post-apocalyptic. We'd just been through some like breakups and life-changing events, so it just turned into, let's make it about a skeleton, like a wireframe of a person, and what remains in the music after everything's been ripped away from them.
Oh, it's a good explanation. I love the cover of it. I think it's just different, that's all. Now, the songs that we're playing today, are they all off your new album called All This Way, coming out in May? Is that correct?
Well, the new album actually is untitled. All This Way is a single that we're going to release in May, which will probably be on the new album. But,
okay, cool.
Yeah, but all these songs that you have are, I guess, will be on the new album. We haven't decided on a final track listing yet, but All This Way will definitely be on it, I think.
Okay, cool. I just want you to explain a few things to me. Now, when I listen to dance and techno music, there's always different mixes. Now, I've looked at some of yours. You have an open air mix, a dub mix, a chill mix, a club mix, a tribal mix, a fretwell dub. Can you explain some of those terms? What do they all mean?
They're people.
Those are people. Yeah, a lot of those are remix artists who have remixed us. Okay, so like basically I used to be a DJ, and I would put out a lot of dance music, and so in that industry, a lot of dance artists have remixes as part of the package. They sell vinyl, and they're trying to sell a pack with like 4 songs of the same song, but it's essentially 4 different versions of the same song with different mixes, because the DJs have different preferences. So, like a tribal DJ wants a tribal song and a progressive DJ wants a progressive song, but they all want whatever that particular song is. They just want to put it in their style. So we would get people to remix us or be, asked to remix others, and that's what all that means for somebody who's not familiar with the dance music industry. I can see why it would be confusing.
That will probably explain why one of my favorite dance songs by the Warp Brothers is Fat Bass, and they've got like when you go to Google it, Fat Bass, and to find the actual correct one that you like, there's like about 12 different versions of it, and it's so confusing. So I find it took me about 3 months to actually find the correct one that I wanted, but I did find it in the end. But thank you for explaining that. How much time have I got, Mark? 'Cause there's another question I want to ask.
3 minutes.
Okay.
How many megs?
Oh, don't
That's the
stop.
right
This
question.
is so funny. Yeah, very, very funny. Okay, now I also know I listened to an interview that you both did with Zeldor's World back in 2010, and I have to say it was quite a good interview. I was laughing. I tried to get the one you did with Mikey J, but it's no longer available, so I wasn't able to hear it. But I did like it. And you were talking there that you wanted to make music for movies. Now, I understand that there is a short movie that's just come out that you're involved in, and it's called True Skin, and you've done the score for that one. And what I was reading on a blog is that it's been picked up by Warner Brothers, and it's going to be put into a full-length feature film. So how did you get involved with this? And are you going to be involved in the full-length version, if it's going to happen?
So how I got involved was some guys I know asked me to do a score for their short film. I went to high school with these guys. And so they basically, they do like a lot of music videos for high-profile hip-hop artists. And they've worked on videos for like everybody from Rihanna to Lady Gaga to I think even Kanye West at one point. And so these guys who are very experienced music video directors decided that they wanted to make a short science fiction film. And I, of course, jumped at the chance to be involved in that because I think that my sound has a very science fiction-y, sort of fantasy-ish feel to it. So we put it together. It took about a year for them to film it and edit it and throw it together. And then I did the scoring. And they just put it online. And I guess it went viral. And within like 2 months, they had management out in LA, and then they signed a deal with Warner Brothers to basically make the movie. And in terms of
what I've seen of the short film, it's pretty good. So sorry, carry on.
Yeah, so I thought it was good too. I really enjoy working on it, and that's something that I've sort of been thinking about lately in terms of maybe going down that road more and more, and trying to do more work. Scoring and syncing and things like that. Because the sound we have it's unusual, I think, I think it suits itself well to cinematic sequences.
I'll agree with that.
Absolutely. I was watching a movie last night called Battleship. I don't know whether you've seen that, a futuristic one. And I thought, oh yeah, that your music would be good on that sort of thing, or Blade, and all those sort of movies. They'd be all futuristic ones like RoboCop. Those sort of things. Be good.
Yeah.
So yeah. Sorry, Mark, were you going to say something?
Yes, I was. It is time to move on to the next.
but okay.
Billy Kay says, "Who says carry on these days? Carol does." Hello, carry on. All right, we're going to go ahead and play the next song from J-Punch and Dave Moonshine. It's called "Hello Machine," and tell us a little bit about this one, please.
Dave, this is
that
all
me?
you.
It's me.
It's your turn.
So "Hello Machine" is one of those examples where I was visiting DC area for like 2 days, and I went over to Justin's, and we were like, okay, well, it was actually, I think, right before he started scoring True Skin, or maybe like a few months before that. So we had a limited number of hours, and our goal was make as many songs as possible. So he played some loop, and was like, do you got anything for this? I'm like, no. I sat there for a minute, and I pulled out this weird poem that I'd written about being a pervert. And I was like, can we use this? And he's like, yeah, it's missing something. And then he added Hello Machine to it instead of whatever other twisted thing it used to be.
Okay.
And there's actually a music video for it out there somewhere, but let's just say it's not done.
Is it on YouTube?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay. All right.
It's not done.
It's presently too explicit to be on YouTube.
Oh.
What you mean? Like there's a video out there somewhere with pandas on there as well. That's lost somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, lost the ravages of time.
Okay, we won't go there.
Rich Wildman is quoting Queen now. Carry on, carry on. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me. Okay.
Well, all I said was carry. I say that when I'm talking to somebody anyway. What's wrong with that?
I know. When you interrupt somebody and you want to be polite, you say carry on.
Exactly.
I know. Okay. All right.
All right. Next time I'm going to say, all right, shut up. Go on. I'm talking. Whatever.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It's J-Punch and Dave Moonshine. The name of the song is Hello Machine, and when we come back, you know what time it is. We'll be back.
Hello machine, what are you up to? In your hiding place, is it good? Do we wanna know? No one sees. No one hears what you're doing. Have no fear. Are you there? Are you gone? Is there something you focus on? Are you there? Are you gone? Is there something you focus on? I can't tell. Thoughts of passion, thoughts of pain. You make your move and hide again. Are you there? Are you gone? Is there something If you got stranded on a deserted island and you could only bring three things, what would they be? Somehow you got stranded on a deserted island and you could only bring three things, what would they be?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of the show. It is time for the dreaded desert island question. Dun, dun, dun. But before I hand it over to Carol, let me give a quick shout out to Brett Campbell, who's tuned in. What's going on, Brett? Good to see you. And Darlene says, in reference to the song that just played, Hello Machine by J-Punch and Dave Moonshine, I immediately thought Kurt Vonnegut. Very cool song. All right. Carol, take it.
Yes. Okay. Justin and Dave. Now, this is the time of the show where I'm going to send you off on a deserted island to have a think about what you want to do with your music. Don't know how long I'm going to put you there for, but I'm going to give you 3 things to take with you. And you've got to think very carefully. You can't take any people. They're my rules, and I'm not going to change it. Justin, you will be on a beautiful island somewhere in the South Pacific. There's no Starbucks there. There's plenty of foliage and a few animals.
Like pandas.
There may be some pandas. Who knows? But there isn't. And let me think. Dave, I heard on the grapevine that you like cold islands. So I'm sending you off to somewhere in the North Pole, and I'm going to put you on a little ice island, like an iceberg. So,
Nice.
No worries. So anyway, Justin, what would you like to take with you?
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Am I allowed to ask a question?
Of course.
When I go to this island, what is my purpose on the island?
Survive.
Or am I just,
No,
I mean,
no purpose.
Is this a survival test, or am I just hanging out, or?
No purpose whatsoever.
No, it's
I
It's a
just
pretend island.
It's Carol just got tired of you and sent you off there to, you know.
Yeah. So I'm just curious as to what you're going to take with you. And the more you're cheeky about it, the more I take away. At the moment, you're on a pretty good island, so
Yeah.
think very carefully, Justin.
Okay, well, I'll start off with like a big ass spear.
Yes.
A big ass spear or a big ass spear?
No, like a spear, a giant spear.
Yeah, it's a joke. Oh my, that went over your head. All right, sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead.
That's to kill the pandas. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then maybe like a bag of Jolly Ranchers.
Jelly Ranchers. What's Jelly Ranchers?
Jolly Ranchers. There's like they're like
They're
candies.
hard candy that like lasts forever.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Right.
And I would probably take some philosophy books. If I can only take one book, I would take.
Hey, wait. If you can take like a box of things.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
I'll
Talk about bending the rules.
I'll take a box of Jolly Ranchers.
Oh, I thought you were going to take a box of philosophy books. Sorry. So philosophy.
Okay.
No, that's what you're into, philosophy?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, cool.
Okay, well, by the time you've finished on this island, it'll be fantastic. There'll be a test after next time you come back. Okay, so Dave, I remember you once saying that if you sell one song for a movie business, you're going to buy an island. So, and you did say that you wanted it cold. So yours is an iceberg, mate. Sorry. So what are you going to take?
A bunch of drinkable water and let's say like an enormous ark and also a rowboat, just in case the ark fails.
A dinghy. That would be a dinghy.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't have to take water because you can drink the ice.
But it's too cold. It's an iceberg.
Oh my
But you're
God.
right. I'm wasting one. I should just lick the floor. And what else do I get? What else do I get? I'll bring a guitar. It'll be fun.
Okay, cool. Excellent.
Guitar. Everybody
Rich
brings
said-
one in. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Rich says 1 lifetime supply of ping pong balls, two bag of 46,000 rubber bands, and 3 a case of 7
7,600.
7,600 bottles of super glue. I'm not even going to ask. What the? Okay.
Super what?
What's it?
Super glue.
Super glue.
Ah.
Yeah, you never.
What is he going to do with ping pong balls, rubber bands, and super glue?
I bet
He's
you he'll
gonna
build
play
a
a very
raft.
specific game.
Yeah, well, he can.
Obviously.
He can build a raft with it.
Oh, yeah. I never thought of that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, thinking Batman.
Let me give a quick shout out to Tammy LaPlane. Hey, Tammy, it's good to see you. Hope all's well there on the West Coast. Excuse me, on the West Coast. Wow, I don't know where that came from. Tamala was our floor correspondent at the Artist and Music Awards in 2014, and she lives out there in Los Angeles. We had, let's see, where is it? Oh, yeah, Brett. Brett says, hey, that last tune rocked with 2 Ks. Ooh, well, he really liked it if you put 2 Ks in there. All right, now I've got to get to the point here where I've been talking about asking you this, and I keep forgetting to ask, but I need to hold on a second. Somebody sent me a message on Skype. Or no, sorry, it was a birthday notice. Oh, what do you know? I need to know, how did you come up with J-Punch? And I know that Moonshine is not your last name. Okay, so how did you come up with Dave Moonshine? Well, let's go with Justin first.
J-Punch was actually a nickname that Dave gave to me years ago. There's no real etiology behind it other than it just sort of evolved from him calling me various things that start with a J. Like initially he was calling me J-Dog.
J-Dog.
J-Slice.
J-Slice, and then it just kind of evolved to J-Kick, and then it was J-Punch, and I think the J-Punch one stuck, so...
Okay. All right. Cool. And the Moonshine, does it have anything to do with the the booze?
Yeah, it does a little bit. This is a long ass story. I'm going to condense it.
Please.
To the size of a big ass sphere. We used to do a radio show with some friends of ours, and I needed a fake name because I have fake names for everything I do. And I knew that I wanted the first name to be Dave so that I wouldn't forget it. But for the last name, it was like a late night show, and we drank a lot, so chose Moonshine for it. And then it stuck, and it populated back into the music project afterwards.
It works well now. Now I'm curious, though, have you actually ever had a drink of Moonshine?
No, I've had Everclear.
Pretty close.
Which I've heard is...
pretty close.
Almost, I mean, it's nowhere close, most likely, but
no?
Wild Turkey... I enjoy at times. Never actual moonshine, though.
I don't think I've ever met anybody that drank Wild Turkey.
I have been known to have a glass of Wild Turkey at New Year's or any other day.
Okay.
But when you first started, you used to be Hook the Captain, didn't you?
Yes, that's
true.
This is
true.
And you had to change the name because somebody in England had the same name. Is that correct? I can't remember the full story. Do you want to enlighten on it?
Yeah, so we got into a couple answering machine insult wars with various people across the oceans, and I had a couple death threats on my answering machine from some guy who was going to break my legs or whatever if I didn't change my name.
Oh, jeez.
So he still wasn't going to do it. The label made him change it. He was like,
I actually like Hook the Captain. I think it's a really cool name. I like it. It's a shame you had to change it, really.
Well, we may bring it back one day, but it just hasn't happened. So
you need to go through Julie, Mark's wife, and do the trademark on it.
Yes. Yeah. Now, I noticed on one of the graphics, though, it only had J-Punch on it. Where's Dave in this?
Which I don't know which graphic.
I'm looking at the one that Carol put in our information. It's a purple, kind of a purpley background, and
it's Level.
Oh, that's an album cover from Level.
Yeah, I used to be a ghostwriter, and if I sang anything, it was like as backing or as just sort of. I was a silent partner at first because Justin did almost everything by himself anyway. I was like his manager back then, so I didn't get top billing.
Oh, okay.
But Mark, there are no photos of them. Remember when I asked them to do a
Yeah,
selfie
yeah.
for the show? Justin
Yeah.
said yes, he would do one, but
Okay.
Dave said there are no photos of himself. So
So, all
he's
right.
a ghost.
So then, what I need to ask you guys to do is to give me send me a photo of that I can use for the podcast tonight. So,
Okay.
all right. Listen, we're running
Oh,
late.
you, Justin.
Holy crap! It's 8:47. We got to get this next song in, which is a little over 4 minutes. So let's do it. The final song in the evening is called Nilobites, which I have no idea what that means. So give us a little rundown on this song, please.
Today, Justin.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay, so Nilobites is it's sort of, it came about after the stick figure guy and after the Make It Blue and Hello Machine sort of area that we were in. I think it has to do in part with our fascinations with machines and outsourcing of our brains and I guess that it's hard for me to articulate in 30 seconds what it's about, but I think essentially like we're witnessing now the beginning of a new kind of life on Earth in a sort of primordial soup of ones and zeros, and the song is sort of about what are these Nilobites, what are we, and where are they going, and what are our similarities, and what do we have in common, and what does it matter anyway?
Exactly.
So yeah, I don't know. It's not like an easy thing to explain, but
Okay.
not
Okay.
on like a 2-minute radio clip, but
You definitely need to be making music for sci-fi movies.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and let the audience take a listen. Ladies and gentlemen, it's J-Punch and Dave Moonshine. The name of the song is Nilobites. We'll be back.
You're on your own, like everyone, and there's nothing I can say to make it better. You let your doubts wear you out. You bury them out loud when you throw your voice into the ocean and to the stars. Wherever they're going, that isn't all they are. I don't blame you. I just can't. It doesn't matter. You're insignificant. I don't blame you. Can't. Can't. The sun is out, but you turned it down. You give your life away for another chance into the ocean and to the stars. Wherever they're going, that isn't all they are. I don't blame you. I just can't.
All right, J-Punch and Dave Moonshine with Nilobites. And Janae Giddens says, cool song. And Billy K liked it. And, Rich is saying this song would be interesting in front of the panel. Yeah, it would be, actually. Music Scene Investigation is what he's talking about. And they are a panel... I guess a bunch of panelists to get together, and they offer their, critique, their suggestions and stuff on music. And in fact, I'm going to be one of those panelists during the month of May, starting May 4th for 4 weeks in a row. Don't forget to tune in, Music Scene Investigation at Sundays at 4 o'clock Eastern Time. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to that part in the show where we have got to let our guests have the floor and give their shouts, mentions, whatever they want to say. This is their time. Which one of you guys is taking this first, I should say?
Dave, you go first.
All right,
I'll go first. And I'll go quick. First, I want to say, regarding the art for the album Stick Figure Guy, it came up earlier, and we were very privileged to have a friend, Christine Appleby, who is in Australia, and she provided that art for us, and it went a long way towards making the album memorable. So we want to say thank you again for doing that. I got a little shout out, I guess, for a project I'm working on. It's a video game project. The game is called Concursion. It's for PC and Mac. Not exactly like music related, although I did all the sound effects for it. So feel free to listen to those as you play it at concursiongame.com/demo. And also needs votes on Steam Greenlight if anybody knows what that means. Just lastly, I want to say anybody who actually knows who we are from before tonight, I'm just so grateful that you give a shit. It's amazing. And, anybody we met tonight, hope you like it.
Cool.
That's it.
All right. Justin.
I'm the thing I'm most excited about right now is this All This Way song. It's coming out in May. I don't know the exact date, but I just want to let everyone know to keep an eye out for All This Way. It's going to be awesome. I think it's one of the best things we've ever done.
Really?
And that's how I feel anyway. Other people may disagree, but you can.
I agree.
You can, if you agree, then we both agree. So
it's amazing how that works.
Yeah. Anyway, if you want to, I guess I just like put some plugs here, right? If you want to follow me, King J Punch on Twitter. You can find out new things about our songs at jpunch.com. Or on SoundCloud or pretty much anywhere else online where people put these things. But I just like to echo Dave's sentiments, for like the 12 or 14 fans we have out there that keep listening to this stuff every year. It's nice to have that, even if it's small, but it's nice to have some people listening because it keeps us going.
Well, even you may have a limited number of people that actually listen to your full albums, but you have a lot of people that listen to your music, your individual tunes, because of stations like us and whoever else is carrying your music. So,
yeah, we love you guys. By the way, thank you so much for having us on.
Yeah. Oh, it's our pleasure. Thank you.
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. I'm glad we got to meet you at last. So
me too. I've been fans of you guys.
Enjoy your islands, guys.
Yeah. Unfortunately, though, with only 3 minutes left to go on the show, we have got to say goodnight to you guys.
I know, and I never got to ask you about why you don't do live shows. We'll save that for another day, hey?
Yeah. You guys are welcome back on the show anytime you want. Just give us a heads up, and we'll schedule a date. In the meantime, next time I'm in Bethesda, I'm going to give you. I'm going to look you up, Justin.
Please do.
All right, cool, guys. Thanks again, and we wish you guys the best, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
All right, thank you so much, guys. Mark.
All right,
Carol.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Have a good day.
All right.
See ya.
Bye, guys.
Night.
All right, that was J-Punch, Justin, and Dave Moonshine. Great having them on. I've been fans of theirs for...
nice guys.
Yeah, I really, really enjoyed their Stick Figure Guy album. If anybody out there just likes to chill out once in a while with some music in their ears, definitely look up that album, and I know that the new one coming out is going to be good. I know you guys enjoyed the music tonight. All right, anything before we say goodnight, Carol, with 2 minutes to go?
No, I have to like literally say goodbye, go and meet my daughter when she's because the plane's landed now, and then I'm flying to my new job. So well, not flying, not literally. You know what I mean?
Running.
So wish me luck, everyone.
Yay! Well, good luck, and I'm sure it'll be just fine. It'll be great.
I know, but anyway, it was a great show. Nice to meet Justin and Dave. They were
Absolutely,
awesome.
absolutely.
Nice guys.
All right, then.
And you weren't bad.
I try. You did all right too. On that, say goodnight, Carol.
On that night.
On that, is that
Good
what I
night,
said?
Carol.
I'm sorry. On that note, say goodnight, Carol.
Good night, Carol.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week when we have our a guest returning for the third time. They're a band called Await Rescue. Great bunch of guys. A lot of fun. You are going to love them. Join us next week. Same time, same station. I'm going to go ahead and close out the show with a song by Await Rescue. It's called Built to Roam. We will catch you all on the flip side. Have a great night.
Butterflies Radio. We don't pay our listeners to say nice things.
Got it going on.
I listen to it all the time.
The best.
Number one. Best station.
Number one station.
Okay, so maybe we do. Thanks for listening. Butterflies Radio.